In today's episode of the Allgoods, Vietnam Through the Eyes of Love, we hear Dick writing from Vietnam, where love shows up again and again in nearly every sentence. His words are overflowing with devotion, even in the middle of a war. And we hear from Sarah in San Antonio, tender, witty, and warm, and she shares family updates, her travel plans, and her longing for Dick after their time in Hawaii. These letters remind us how deeply they were connected, even while oceans apart. Letter 1. My dearest wife, I love you so much. We share such a good love. I bet you know that already. Well, tomorrow will be my day. I will start getting your letters. I looked for one today, but no luck. Tomorrow for sure. I love you so much. You are my precious darling. I love you so much. I am now going back to my daily dreams of you and our love, memories of Hawaii, and the stunned feeling of being without you again is drifting into my wonderful dreams. And as before, I look forward to counting the days until I can be with you again. It won't be as long this time. I love you so. How is our little one? What did the doctor say yesterday? I bet you have answered these questions already, but I want to ask anyway. Okay, precious? You are my pretty girl. I can't wait to see you more and more pregnant. You are so pretty and happy. You just radiate. When your mom sees you, she will know that too. Well, now for the gossip. I was on alert all day today. No action. Pi is in a state of indecision again. He got a letter from his wife about the trip home and all. He now is not sure about taking leave in October. I would not bet on it till he actually gets on the airplane. We may never know. But I know I am coming to see my love. Okay? When you get this, you will be getting ready to go to Birmingham. I hope you have a good time. Say hello to the folks and all. I will write you at your folks' house unless you tell me different. I would imagine that you would be there most of the time. Don't stay there so long that you get nervous or overdue, okay? I don't mean to lecture, but visiting there will be a lot harder than Miami. You will also be further along. Okay, sweetheart? Baby, I love you with all of my heart. I miss you. I am so horny after being pussy whipped. Old Five Fingers is back at it. But that is the only strange I'll get. You can bet on that. Baby, sleep warm. Know that I love you. Be good, and take care of the two of you. I love you forever. Dick. That was my dad's letter from Vietnam, filled with so much love and longing, even as he stood ready, on alert. Now, let's turn to my mom's letter, who sat down that same day to write her own letter to him. September 21st, 1971, Tuesday. Hi, Whittle Chickie. Boy, I got the sweetest letter from the most handsome, sweetest captain in the Air Force. I've read it and reread it at least 100 times. I'm glad Ken and Pi are smart guys. I'd hate to think my hubby was pals with a couple of dumbasses. What did Honey say about Pi putting his foot down and coming home? I would have loved to have heard that conversation. Huh, baby. I love you so very much. I got a letter from Mom today. They are in the middle of moving. The mill transferred them to Sylacauga. I think that's the place you and I figured out they would probably be sent whenever we were talking about it in Hawaii. So, with this in mind, I think I'll wait until 9th of October to go home. By that time, we will have their new address, and they'll be a little bit more situated. All right? I'll write your mom and dad and tell them of the change of plans. My next appointment with Dr. Brecken isn't until the 29th, so that would give me 2 weeks at home and back a week before my appointment. I kinda like that timing better anyway. I'm afraid I'll have to stay 1 week with your folks and 1 week with mine. What I'll do is see your folks when I get in, briefly. Then I'll go on the 9th and stay with Mom and Dad, the 9th through the 16th. Then I'll visit with your folks and stay with them the 17th to the 24th. I'll return on the early morning Eastern flight on the 25th. This way, both sides should be happy. I'll get a couple good books to entertain myself. Also, with them living apart, you'll be able to send my letters to me where I'm staying. I'm not going to make any definite decision until I hear from my better half. Okay, sweetheart? It would be fine with me to just skip the whole trip, but I'm not sure that would go over with either side. This plan would also give me time to work out my dental appointment before going home. Oh, baby, it's so depressing here. The skies are gray. The temp is in the 60s and it's raining. It sounds like Nam, except it's cool. I love it when the sun shines. I know this is just a front. I'm sure the warm weather will return. I love you, darling. This afternoon is the first quarter I've put in the pot since returning. I'd say you did one good job of clipping my horns. I just hope my lover was sexually satisfied. I've worried about it since I had time to reflect. You were so gentle and loving with me. I got the feeling you wanted more sex, but you were a little afraid because your lover was pregnant. I know our love was bursting out all over. I only hope I satisfied you. I love you so much. It would hurt me if I couldn't give you as much as I receive. I know I was more than satisfied, but maybe my libido was decreased. One thing I know wasn't decreased was our love. It has grown by so very much. It seems if someone had told me I could have loved more than I did in April, I would have called them nuts. It's hard to believe how much more my feelings have grown. God, I love you and only you. You're always my little chickie. Now for today's events. Slept late. Then I went to the mail, had some breakfast, tuned into the TV. Well, in between naps from boredom, I watched the old One Eye. This afternoon I got up and I drove up to the shopping center just to walk around. I looked in the Rexall 5 and 10 cent store. Didn't spend any money. I just walked around and watched people. I came back. I talked with Steve and Melinda. Joy called. Had dinner with her. Fish and a salad. I took my food down there. She had to go to Weight Watchers, so I came home. Melinda came over. Steve had gone to a ball game at the hospital. We watched Hawaii 5-0. I cried when I thought about 1 week ago this time. We were sitting in the Whittle Wobster house, having gin and tonics and dinner. I was so very happy and content, and we were just kind of grooving to each other and to our love. Cookie's going to be moving in sometime next week. I'm really looking forward to the company. That will also be a good reason to postpone my trip home. I hate to leave when I'll have good company with me, and she'll be gone when I come back. She's leaving on 12th of October. Oh, and she sends her love. She always asks about you. I plan on getting her forwarding address so we can keep in touch. Darling, so much love is sent in these few pages. You may have trouble reading my writing, but the scrambled words of love, I'm just going to try and sleep now. It'll probably be difficult after all my little short naps today. But meanwhile, hugs and kisses to my favorite and my one and only, forever and always, love, Sarah. Well, that's 2 letters written on the same day, September 21st, 1971. 2 different voices, oceans apart, but each one counting the days until they could be together again. Even in the middle of a war, their love shines through every line. If you're enjoying the Allgoods, Vietnam Through the Eyes of Love, please follow and subscribe wherever you listen, and share it with a friend. And if you'd like to support the project, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/The Allgoods Love. See you in the next letter.